2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Sagittarius, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Sag, you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's good luck. That's things changing for the better, or things at least moving. Currently, you have the Death card. Scorpio, could have it in your chart. Dealing with one doesn't have to be, but the Death card is about changes. Was just saying that before. For some of you, this is experiencing some sort of end to get some sort of new beginning. So it could be even like an ending of a cycle to begin something new. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, it's the end of the relationship. No, it could just be that it's the end of a cycle. Maybe you were putting up with something for so long and now it's like, no more of this. So we'll see. You have the Page of Swords as the challenge. So the challenge is still a little bit of this curiosity of what's going on. What are they doing? Whether this is you or them. You have the King of Wands, Aries, Sag, Leo. So for some of you, you're the one that has changed things, ended things. This could be masculine energy. Maybe it's because of a masculine energy. Maybe they were just fooling around too much because he looks like he's very playful here. But we'll see. We'll clarify. In the past, Page of Wands. This could have been a connection that was more based on passion. For some of you, in the past, there was something that was passionate. And maybe feeling like this was going to progress or change. You have the Three of Swords on your mind. Eek. So some sort of disappointment or ending. But something clearly that has caused pain. You have the Eight of Wands as your outcome. So this is things moving and moving quickly. For some of you, this is also messages. And could be travels as well. So let's see. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? For some of you, this has to do with you. Maybe you're unhappy with where you're at in life or where you're living. And this is deciding to change that course, change where you live. But with the challenge being the Page of Swords, it's possible that maybe there is a lot of like wishful thinking and not enough planning or action. We'll see. Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. There is this desire, attraction for some sort of relationship here that you've been waiting for things to change. Maybe you've been waiting for things to change, for things to get to the next level, like I said. Maybe what you're expecting is coming in. All right, with the Death card, you have the Star, Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, like I said, there is an ending to some sort of cycle, and it seems like it's been on loop for quite some time. Could be an Aquarius with the Star card here. Doesn't have to be. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like this person is still going through it and possibly drowning themselves with work to forget about the situation. Though I feel like you yourself, you're also in this process of healing from whatever went down. I think mentally there is just this exhaustion and something that felt like maybe that it was just either over for a while or it's just something that you wanted to change for a while. For some of you currently, there's still hope that things could be fixed, that things could be worked on, that this pain could be focused on and changed. Why is the Page of Swords the challenge? Challenge could also be communication. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, the Emperor, Aries, the High Priestess, Pisces energy, or Moon. There's the Eight of Cups again. So there is definitely this repeating energy of an emotional detachment or just walking towards something that makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. You could have been dealing with an individual who was very aloof, maybe a little bit harsh with their words, maybe they seemed cold. Could be an individual who was my way or the highway type of deal. Maybe you didn't even know where they stood or what they were going to do next. I think the challenge could have also been pinpointing what was going to happen next with said individual, or maybe this is for the cross watcher. Somebody wants to say something. Somebody wants to say some sort of truth, express themselves, but there might be a little bit of a holding back here. Maybe somebody is just kind of like watching to see how things go. For some of you, maybe things haven't ended and you want things to change, and maybe you feel like an ending is how it's going to change. All right, for the King of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles. Lots of masculine energy. The Magician and the Queen of Wands. You saw me shuffle. The Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Again. I feel like there is a choice either that has not been made to... It's almost like I've made a decision, like not being confused anymore and detaching from what was previously to walk towards the Nine of Cups. But there is this process of still detachment or walking away. Now, in the foundation, there is kind of like hoping for better things, wanting better things, kind of like seeing the overall picture of something here and knowing that there has to be some sort of, like I said, change. For some of you, the issue is the way someone communicates, the way someone is handling things, or lack thereof. Ace of Wands in the past, King of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Moon, and the Fool card. So in the past, this lingering feeling of still uncertainty, or maybe even a little bit of fear how things would go, was still present. Do I feel like love was there? Yes, it seems like the masculine energies that keep showing up is very much present. With this Queen of Swords, this is trying to get more information, trying to see without the rose-colored glasses, but with the Moon card being present there is still a lack of clarity. For some of you, the lack of clarity is, you know how sometimes, like, if you're involved in a relationship and things are not going well, but the moment that there is this intimacy, this physical intimacy, there's almost like a bit of this feeling, or a lot of this feeling, depending on who you are and how you take it, that there's almost like a makeup. Like it clouded your judgment. For some of you, you detached from someone and that physical intimacy, and it helped you to see things a little bit clearly and what you needed to decide. Why is the Three of Swords on your mind? There's a lot of court cards. There might be third parties involved. You have the Strength, Leo energy, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. I feel like with this Three of Swords being on your mind, there is this, I don't know if it's desire or this is actually happening, where it's very clear that a break or a pause and reflection is needed to be had. And with the Knight of Wands, it's like, okay, then take action. For some of you, there was a pause, and then it kind of just like repeated itself, and it landed in this hurt situation. Why is the Eight of Wands here? like maybe moving too quickly. The Sun, Leo energy again, Cancer with the Chariot and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this moving too quickly energy, it seems like it's a good idea. Things are clear, movement forward. But then Five of Cups, there is some sort of regret there or sadness. Maybe of putting in too much, giving in too much. Yeah, something here. I don't know if it brings in confusion or these thoughts of like, where is this going to go? Something here I feel like needs to move slower. We barely have Pentacle cards here. Eight of Pentacles is over there. That's it. Knight of Swords, Four of Cups, Eight of Cups. There it is. It's showing up again. This is almost like a repetitive cycle. Someone is going to regret their actions. Someone is going to get tired of the situation, tired of the back and forth. I almost feel like there's a reconciliation, maybe an apology. Someone feels like somebody did something unforgivable. I think there's going to be a second chance, but I don't know. To me, this looks like almost like repeating a cycle. Let's see what the Love Oracle deck says. You know what? Sometimes we deal with situations again and like we criticize ourselves. Why do I have to put myself through this again? Why didn't I learn the first time? Sometimes it's not even about us. Sometimes we already know, but it's actually the other person that's learning. Unfortunately, we suffer, but then again, that's also the way that we're looking at the situation. Okay, Sag. Okay, these two cards wanted to come out. Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack, twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other, and then sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, this watching. Like somebody is still what's going on because things seem to be hidden. Somebody might just be hiding. Like, for example, if you had social media, somebody creating a fake account or thinking that they're watching, I don't know, your posts or something like this, and you can't see that. Something like that. I don't really... This seems so general, and that's fine because it is a general reading. Yeah, stressed, worried. For some of you, it's about a third-party situation. Somebody could already be attached, maybe to something long-term. Others feeling like maybe somebody's lifestyle is just, they need to get it together. For some, you dealt with an individual where, I don't know if there's like legalities involved. Yeah, it wasn't like a balanced, equal give and take. For some of you, feeling breadcrumb. For some of you, the arguments were about finances. Others of you, it could be like how their time and energy is being spent, or how much they're giving as opposed to how much you're giving. Somebody could seem closed off. For some of you, you're like debating whether or not you should still give to this. Oh my goodness. Clarifying that 8 of Cups, the walking away. Hierophant, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. That's like literally a long-term commitment. Marriage even. There might be talks about that. Somebody might not even be saying that, and this is what they feel. The moment that you emotionally detach or walk away. For some of you, this is just like more of a reading of you versus you. And where, like, recognizing, doing some sort of reflection on what you're actually allowing and why you keep getting repetitive cycles. Because it's more of an allowance. Because you can get a situation that you feel like, oh, I'm starting to see it's going to be like the same thing over there that I experienced before, and then cutting it out. But then there might be that thought of like, whoa, what if this is different? What if it's not like that? Sometimes it's about approaching the situation differently. Oh, instead of giving 100% of myself, then I'm just going to match the other person's energy. Anyway, but with this 8 of Cups, I feel like there is something that's long-term that you are energetically moving towards. I don't think you see this coming, because that's also the overall energy. This is something you've been waiting for, you've been expecting. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. The Tower could be something that happens unexpectedly. Could be new with the Ace of Cups, but the Ace of Cups could just signify it's just a new phase that's starting. Be careful who you trust as well. Just throwing it out there. Let's take out the Hidden Truth Oracle cards, and we're going to do a pile A and a pile B. So what pile A is saying and what pile B is saying. And then you determine who you are, who they are. I feel like I tell myself this all the time, that I should just do collective readings because the energies seem to all be the same. Oh my goodness. My foot is falling asleep and it's starting to bother me. Okay, for pile A, what does pile A want to say? I hope that you can forgive me one day. I know that I crossed the line with you. I know I messed everything up. You came closer than anyone. And what does pile B want to say? I love you. I want to tell you how I feel, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I left you before you could leave me. So if this is a situation where it is done, you're walking towards something much more solid. with that 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups and the Hierophant, for some of you, this is working together with someone, making more money. Just being near you is intoxicating. I'm grateful for the spiritual lessons. We both know that I'm not the one for you. Anyway, so, like I said, I also kind of want to reiterate, I feel the need to reiterate that sometimes we go through the same cycle with another person thinking that we've learned the lesson. And sometimes we have, but it's really more for the other person to learn. You know, not everybody could handle certain situations. Anyway, and it's what we allow. Okay, so I'll be doing an oracle card reading for you. Just be sure to look for that in the shorts section. If the reading resonated with you, please let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. If you don't resonate with it, you don't like me, you don't have to hit the unlike button or the thumbs down. That's just not nice. Just be like, this is not for me. And that's it. So comment, like, share, subscribe, yada, yada. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.